Hello, and welcome everybody. This is day 2 of finding your joy post separation and divorce. You guys, I may have said that wrong, but you know what? That is what it's about, taking time for yourself and rediscovering who you are and working through some of these things that have been hard, that will be hard. I'm not saying there is a magic solution post separation and divorce. What I am saying is that I am here to help you with that process and what is next. Okay. My name is Katie Jordan. I am the founder of Butterfly Tribe Blueprint, and I want to welcome you guys, like I said, to day 2, the 30-day joy discovery, all right, or 30 days to joy, your unlimited source. Okay, so yesterday, or part 1, we went through section 1 through 10. Okay, and 1 through 10 talked about some of the different things that you can start to do to rediscover what that joy is. Okay, so we talked about self-compassion, reaching out, some of those different things. One of my favorite that I do all the time, but I forget about how impactful it can be, is decluttering. I gotta do some of that right now. That is not a one and done process, right? It's something that you have to continue to do, because I don't know if this is scientific or not, okay? But I really think there is something about when you are cleaning out the clutter or just cleaning, that sometimes that cleans from the inside too. Okay, so day number, or section 2 of the 3, okay, we are going to go through this first one. Can be a very challenging one. Okay, this first one is forgiveness, and really what that forgiveness is about is forgiving yourself. If you are anything like me, you are hardest on yourself. This is part of the reason that I didn't even tell my own family that I was going through this stuff, because I felt guilty, ashamed, like all of these emotions. Fearful. I still cared what people thought. Now, that's kind of a different story, but it is super, super important for you to forgive yourself, okay? Now, like I tell my 6-year-old, when you stay in those emotions, that's when it's not good. But when you can let that go and you can forgive yourself and say, you know what? Maybe this didn't turn out how I thought it would be, but moving forward, I can do something different, okay? Number 1 is forgiveness. Number 2 is seek professional help, okay? I am a coach. I am not a therapist, okay? So with me, you are going from point A to point B, all right? So I'm helping you in that process. The therapist will help you work through all of those past things as well, okay? Number 3. Now, this seems so contradictory, right? You're just going through a separation, you're going through a divorce, and I'm going to tell you something, and you guys are going to be like, what? Spend time alone. Okay? Now, I did hear somebody one day say, you know what? Loneliness comes from not knowing yourself. Holy macaroni. Loneliness comes from not knowing yourself, okay? When you learn how to enjoy your own company and be able to sit with yourself, that's when some amazing things will happen. that's where you will start to find your strength and your independence and starting to regain that confidence. Okay. Now, number 4 is connect with support groups. That is why I have part of the reason that I have created the Women Supporting Women Through Separation and Divorce, because it is so important to have a collective, or what I like to say in my butterfly world is a kaleidoscope of women who have been through, are going through these things. Okay, they're going through these things together, they've been through them, they can offer someone else support, right? So I have created that group. I have put that in the comments where you can join. Okay. Now, another one that is so good, and that is exploring your dreams. Okay. So this one is number 5 for today. Exploring your dreams. Taking a step back and saying, you know what? If I could do whatever I wanted to do, what would that be? For some people, it is going back to school. My sister went back to school and is about to be the first one in our family to have a master's degree, all while being full-time mom, taking care of 2 little girls, working full-time, and doing it all. Okay? So shout out to those other women doing that same thing. Okay? So you're never too old, you're never too far removed. And if it seems impossible, we can find a way to make it happen. It might not look the same as it once did, but it is possible. Okay? Now, number 6 is self-reflection. I feel like I do this one all the time still. And it's like not just reflection over the relationship, but kind of where I'm at or how I reacted to something, or what did I learn from it, right? I have learned a lot in the past 2 years, not only about myself, but about the way I react, being a parent, and all the things that make me who I am. And that's not only today, but that is moving forward as well. Now, some of you may not like this next one that I have to say, but you know what? Sometimes we need to hear those things that nobody else is willing to tell us. Okay? It may be time to let go of some of those old friendships and gain new ones. Okay? More like-minded people who have went through the same things you're going through, who are moving forward with an attitude that I can make it through this. Okay, this is not an end all be all. Okay, because what you need right now is women to surround you and support you, to say, you know what, you can do this, you are able. Okay, that one gets me a little fired up, because through my whole process, I have met some new amazing women. And you guys, there's not one clear cut, do this, this, and this, and by the end of it, you're going to feel magical. No, it is a continual process. And as you do different steps, which my women's survival guide, post separation and divorce, helps get you on those steps on a regular basis. And you're going to start to notice, hey, I do love myself. I can move forward. I can make this life what I want it to be. And it doesn't have to be what somebody else tells me it's going to be. Right? Yes. Okay. Number 8 is volunteer. Now, if you're thinking, Katie, I don't have time to volunteer, I barely have time to hold my head up, or I can barely hold my head up, right? when you start giving back, and this can be in such little ways, and I'm trying to instill this in my daughter, and if you have children, getting them involved is so amazing. Okay, we have a couple of different things. We're still in the middle of a couple of things, but fun story. Last year, we went to, I don't even remember what it was called, but something about the Nutcracker. And it was like the magical, the whole wall sound surround video around you. We went, and then at the end of this, she wanted a doll. I didn't really want to give her a doll. I wasn't feeling good. So I kind of just gave in. Okay. And as we're walking to the car, she goes, Mom, I want to take it back. Granted, my child is 5 at this time. Okay. I'm like, baby, we can't take this back. Okay. So what we ended up doing is dropping it off as a toy donation at the Children's Hospital. Okay. Another thing we did is there's another place here locally that does little beaded bracelets for families that have a baby in the NICU. We're still working on those. There's lots of things that you can do at home, and you can drop off. Right now, there are always people in need of food drives. I let my daughter pick things out at the grocery store, and then we drop them off. But instilling, not only is that going to help you feel good, that is going to let your children know, hey, this helps other people. Okay? Now, number 19, we have 2 more here. Okay? Self-improvement. You guys, this is something that has been so amazing to me, that has moved me forward in so many ways, that I'm doing this on a daily basis, because not only is it for me, it's for my daughter, it's for those that come behind us, because I'm teaching her that there is a better way to do things. Okay? That is part of our responsibility as parents, right? Okay? And number 20, this is one that gets me excited, is travel or explore. The reason I say number 20 is because we did 10 yesterday and then 10 today. Okay? Explore and travel. You may not be able to go around the world yet, but if you want to, you can one day. It might be exploring different things in your own city, things that you've never done. Being a tourist in your own city is really kind of fun. We have done that before. I have found groups on Instagram that show the most amazing parks within the area of where we live, and some across town. And sometimes those little things are the most amazing, because not only are you involving your child in this, but you're also taking care of yourself. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when I just get to act like a child, it makes me feel so much better. And the joy that it brings is amazing. Okay? So we have hit our next 10. There is a part 3 that will be coming tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Okay? So I am also going to include the link for the free Women's Survival Guide to Separation and Divorce. Okay? So that you can really dive into some of these things that we've talked about. And not only that, we have another group that meets once a week, and this is women supporting women. And that is separate from the free Facebook group as well. So if you guys are interested in any of that, or you need some additional help, you want to have a quick chat about, hey, how can I move forward? What can I do? Let me know. and we can chat soon. All right. I will see you guys soon for part 3 of Discovering Your Joy. Bye bye.